Hello, I'm Samantha Newssby, and this is Global Pulse News TV. Tonight, global markets are reeling as oil prices surge to record levels, driven by escalating conflict in the Middle East. The economic shockwaves are now being felt across the world, from energy costs to stock markets and even gold. Oil prices have skyrocketed in what analysts are calling one of the most dramatic increases in modern history. Brent crude surged by more than 50% in just 1 month, climbing from roughly $72 to over $112 per barrel. At the center of this spike is the intensifying conflict involving Iran, the United States, and its allies, disrupting critical global supply routes. The Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important oil transit routes in the world, handles nearly 20% of global oil supply. Any threat to this passage has immediate and powerful consequences, and right now, supply fears are dominating the market. And it's not just oil. This crisis is shaking the entire global economy. Stock markets around the world are falling sharply. Major indexes like the Dow Jones and FTSE 100 have dropped significantly as investors react to rising energy costs and uncertainty. At the same time, governments are struggling to respond. Even a massive emergency release of oil reserves has failed to close a supply gap estimated at millions of barrels per day. Economists warn this could fuel inflation, slow economic growth, and even raise the risk of a global recession if the conflict continues. In a surprising twist, gold, traditionally a safe haven during times of crisis, is actually falling. Gold prices have dropped sharply down, nearly 15%, as investors rush to cover losses elsewhere and raise cash. Some analysts point to large-scale sell-offs, including moves by central banks, as a key factor behind the decline. This unusual market behavior highlights just how unpredictable the current situation has become, where even traditional safe assets are no longer guaranteed protection. So what's next? Experts say markets are now focused less on political statements and more on real supply risks. As long as oil routes remain threatened, volatility is expected to continue. And with global economies already under pressure, the stakes couldn't be higher. This is a developing story, and we'll continue to bring you the latest updates as they unfold. For Global Pulse News TV, I'm Samantha Newssby. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more global news and in-depth coverage. Stay informed and stay ahead.